What? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's happening? How the devil is everyone this fine Monday evening we find ourselves in? Oh boy. It's Monday. It's Monday all day. It will be for the rest of the day, as far as I've been told. And that's good, because I love Mondays. Mondays are awesome, because I get to talk to you guys right here on Twitch and YouTube. What the heck? We already in there's a hype train already. What the hell's going on? It's already started. Good grief. Good grief. Moodon is shepherding the people onto the train. He's saying, choo choo. Choo choo, please. Would you mind getting on the train? He's arming everyone with their rifles, grenades, and their moxie, their fighting spirit, their warrior spirit. Everyone on the train, and we're going to blow up some orcs today. All of us together. We are the Chaos Warband. We're on our war train, and it's time to kill some orcs. Basically, that's what happens on these hype trains. Everyone thinks it's like, oh, it's a good opportunity to help the subs and stuff, but actually, it's a way for all of us to come together as real warriors to fight off the oncoming hordes. But hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you, everyone that's been arming themselves on the hype train. The siege train is a chugging. Everyone's excited for Nazdreg. I have successfully been able to increase the amount of whatever it is that is required to make me sing. So it's not happened already for today. Three more subs on Twitch for level 3 siege train, according to Katie. Thank you, Katie, for hyping it up. And thank you to everyone who's already done the stuff. Where are we? Moodon is throwing in subs like it's no one's business. Dusty Monkey Games. The dustiest monkey that I think is in the chat right now. Of all the monkeys that are here, he's the dustiest one. Thank you for your sub. Rub-a-dub sub. Bits from Moodon. Jules from Sumortus, Lord of Riffs. I still don't know what jewels are. I think anyone told me last time. That's exciting. McNulta, thank you for following. Your legend. Greetings from your beard to mine. Okay, I see. I've just trimmed my beard, actually. No one said anything, but that's fine. Not doing it for the compliments. I was doing it to save you all from my very poor line keeping. Where else are we? Who else has been very nice? Moodon's gifted another sub. Good grief. It's all happening. It's all happening. There's things today. There's things afoot. Things I want to look at. Things I want to discuss. Katie's here, everyone. Everyone congratulate Katie on the beginnings of her new channel. Very exciting stuff. Very many views on video number 1 from Katie Fode. Excellent live stream t'other day as well. Katie's joined the band of solo band members. She's like one of those people that got like one of those big drums on their back and a cymbal on their head and a trumpet, etc. But Katie's here, and Katie's telling everyone, what's Katie saying? We have 3 people to sub all at once, or 38 people to sub all at once. If we get 500, oh, what just happened there? Oh, is it the end of the thing? Oh, we've come to the end of the train, everyone. Come to the end of the train. Choo choo choo. We pulled into the station. I'm gonna open my hype chest. A pondering frog emote. See, Who said that it's not worth arming the siege train? Tell you what, if we want to fight off those orcs, we're gonna have to get more than that. I'll tell you that for free. Because there's a new big orc in town, which we're going to talk about shortly. Oh boy. What the hell was I talking about? Papa Shango. Papa Shango is here. Oh my goodness. Papa Shango. How exciting is following. And thank you to Suttervan 1, the first of their kind. Thank you for subbing, following. Thank you. You can sub if you want, but thank you for following. Appreciate that. I tell you what, everyone, it's been a bloody busy week for me. I've had loads going on this week. It's going to be another very busy week. I've got lots and lots planned this week in terms of new content. A big ship shaping up of all of the stuff you're seeing here in terms of live streams and videos and that kind of stuff. I've got lots to do with Daemonforge. I've got orcs to paint. I've got a defiler to keep painting as well. Yeah, it's a busy time, and lots of things to plan as well. Lots of things to plan. I've thank you, Leaf Painting, for following. It's painting leaves over here. Lots of interesting future plans as well with certain people. One of them's right here, which is exciting. We have things planned. Things are being planned. Lots of fingers and lots of pies. Lots of pies and lots of mouths and lots of fillings in those pies. Oh, actually, let's do a quick poll. So I have new poll. Crumble or pie? Now, this isn't going to necessarily fly so hard with everyone around the world, because I know pies are big in America, hence American Pie, so on and so forth. I want to know, and I know how this poll is going to go, because I'm backing the underdog here. I am very. We'll go for a tight five poll. I'm a big advocate of a crumble, an apple crumble, or an apple and something crumble, over a pie. Like I don't dislike a pie. I love a pie. Pies are great. Pies are really good. But there's something about a crumble. There's a story to it. There's I can get the poll on YouTube. Oh, this is the problem with multi-streaming. I've only got so many pieces. Geordie and the Moose, thank you for joining the Cool Guy Club, you massive legend. How do I do a poll on YouTube? How do I? I'll start a poll. Here we go. Crumbumble or pie? And I'm not going to go into the specifics here. I don't. People are going to be like, what kind of filling? I don't really care, quite honestly. I just want to know if you're in Pie Club or Crumble Club. There you go. It's in YouTube as well. It's very curious. I do feel like the pie is going to come out on top. I feel like there's more people into pies, but I think pies are the easy choice. Pies are no one's going to be like, whoa, an apple pie? I don't know. That's kind of crazy. You're going to be like, yeah, I have an apple pie. Absolutely. But a crumble, there's something to a crumble. There's more to it. There's more texture. You can do more with the crumble itself. The filling, will work in both. But there's something about that crumble, bit more crunch, so on and so forth. But I suppose actually, if the filling isn't necessarily like a big, if we're not set on a filling, because someone just said key lime pie, you can't have a key lime crumble, can you? I thought that would be crazy. But we'll see. We'll see what everyone says. See what everyone thinks. Steak crumble, you dirty filth bag. Get the hell out of here. A steak crumble. A savoury crumble? I suppose you have savoury pies, of course. A savoury crumble? I don't know if the world's ready for that. We're not talking about strudels. Get out of here. This isn't strudel versus crumble and pie. Strudel's its own thing. Oh, it's all getting very complicated. Just answer the question, you jabronis. Don't come at me with all of the... Look at you lot. Oh, but what about the ice cream or the custard? Have we thought about that? We'll see. We'll see what the poll says. But anyway, bit of housekeeping whilst we're here. If you're on YouTube, welcome. I appreciate you being here, quite frankly. There is no YouTube and Twitch rivalry, in my opinion. It's just your platform of choice, so you can pick whichever one you want. If you want to support, you can do so in two ways. There are two ways of doing it. You can join the Cool Guy Club, or you can do the opposite, like the Lawmonger on Twitch, and you can sub. You can sub, quite frankly. Subs on Twitch, Cool Guy Club on YouTube. It's just, yeah, Evan started following on Twitch, thank you. There's a second tier to the Cool Guy Club, which is the Super Cool Guy Club, and it's exactly the same as this one, but you just get early access to videos on YouTube. It's the same thing you get on my Patreon, but it's just on YouTube. It's a bit easier. So that's there. So YouTube, you can do Super Chats, you can do Cool Guy Club, you can do Super Cool Guy Club if you're feeling crazy. On Twitch, you can just do Twitch stuff. You can sub, you can do gift subs, do whatever you want. I had my first, two things happened today on Twitch. The first one was that I got made a partner, which is very exciting, a Twitch partner. I'm still finding out exactly what that means, but it feels nice. So thank you to everyone that supported on Twitch, including Mizuhavet. Thank you. Following. Yeah, partner. Crazy, huh? Isn't that crazy? It happened much quicker than I thought it would. But yeah, thank you to everyone that supported on Twitch. I literally, figuratively, and 76% crumble. This is what I mean. My people are here. My people are here with me in the chat. Twitch partner and crumble wins by a devastating majority. Absolutely crushed the pie. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. I don't know if the YouTube one has finished yet. It's a bit of a closer race, but it does look like crumble is going to edge it. It's a big scary topic, and sometimes we need to talk about these divisive issues. Lay them out on the table covered in pies of crumbles, and really discuss the key issues that we need to be thinking about, you know. But I appreciate that democracy has won, and so has crumble. And thank you for following Duke Nukesen. Appreciate it. And it could well be that there's a lot of people in the UK here, because I think crumble's more of a UK thing, you know. What was I saying? Yes. Super Chats and Cool Guy Club on YouTube, and subs and gift subs and that kind of stuff on Twitch. Oh yeah, partner. And then the other thing I discovered is that eventually gift subs just run out, because all of a sudden I was like, oh, my subscribers have all disappeared. So it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster, guys. Been all over the place. But anyway, I love that you're all here. I love it. Let's have a look on the. Let's have a quick look at the people that are talking right now. I mean, there's just gonna be a lot of chat about crumble and pie, isn't there? Pies are more versatile. Yeah, I mean, you know, but they're not as exciting, are they? It's just crumble and pie chat, isn't it? Crumble and pie chat. Lawmonger. I'm a jabroni. Jeff Glover's here for the crumbles. Jeff Glover loves the crumbles. Cinnamon apple pie crumble is top tier. I make it every year for Christmas dessert. See? You're a man of culture. I love that. Oh, hydration. Everyone hydrate. Moodon has deemed it so. Time to hydrate, baby. Oh, sub from desktop if you can. It's cheaper for viewers. Oh, yeah. So I racked my brain about this the other day. If you use apps, the apps, especially on iOS, it costs more because you have to pay Apple and Google extra money. So yeah, do it on desktop, and it's better to watch on desktop anyway. You know, Chuckles Danger Doom. That's a cool name. Thank you for following, and thank you to JMO28 following as well. Speaking of Doom, the Avengers trailer finally came out today. Why am I putting my glasses on? What am I doing? The Avengers trailer came out, and I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but I wasn't that excited about it. Like it just. It's like they assembled in the trailer. The Avengers assembled, and then Doom was there at the end, looking very OP, and then that was the end. It was sort of like an extended teaser trailer. It didn't leave me feeling absolutely excited. It left me feeling a bit like, yeah. I'll watch it. I love Doom. Doctor Doom's such a cool villain. I kind of wish it wasn't Robert Downey Jr. though. Anyway. Me and Katie can do co-streams and collaborations and all that kind of stuff, you know. Dark Lord of Cheese. First thing Dark Lord of Cheese is saying is stick with cheese. I'm not a big cheese board guy. Things I can't turn down at restaurants for dessert because I'm not a big sweet tooth. Although the crumble and pie debate was a rager, not a big sweet tooth guy. So I will always have an espresso every time, regardless of the time of day. Espresso after dinner. It's nice. Nice that. If there's a crumble lurking on that menu, crumble me up, daddy. Marvel's lost its charm. Bring back my Bane Blade. Right. What the bloody hell's going on with the Bane Blades going out of the... Tell you what. Hang on. Oh, Christ. I've pressed it. Oh, God. It's all right. We're back, baby. VT Billy. Oh, is it Billy from VT? Met Billy from VT the other day. Went down to VT. It's very exciting. Very nice to see her and the team. Vanguard Tactics. Very close to my house, as it turns out. Very close indeed. Very close indeed. I was startled. Startled rhymes with Bartle. Barty BB. Thank you for subbing at tier 1. Appreciate you, boo. The hell was I talking about? I'm really going off track right now. Katie will raise my espresso with espresso martini. Occasionally put onto a dessert menu and always a good choice. Another good thing, of course, if we're talking about desserts and nothing about Warhammer, is, oh God, what's it called? What's the one where it's coffee and ice cream? Affogato. Cheeky affogato. I'll turn down affogato. Good grief. Go to a nice Italian. Whoa. Damn. It's a good time. It's a good time. Also cocktails. Yeah, Negroni is dessert. Difficult to turn that one down as well. Also difficult to turn a Negroni before dinner as well. Negronis are awesome. Mika's here, straight out of the Discord. What's happening, Mika? Right, computer, activate desktop browser and cam 1. Thank you, computer. You're welcome, Beard. Right, before I look at Nazdreg, who, the more I look at him, the more I think he's even cooler than Ghazghkull Thraka. He's just sick. He's so cool. He's got 3 guns in one and they all fire at the same time. But before we tap into our old pal there, Warhammer. Whoops. Warhammer. Oh God. Warhammer.com. Baneblade. Is it still? Baneblade. Guys, it's not even on the store. It is gonzoed. Absolutely gonzoed. Baneblade Brown is still there. You can still get the paint. You can get a Baneblade Squadron for Legiones Imperialis. But that Baneblade's gone. Is it gone for good? Have they like said it's gone? That's big kit. Big kit surrounded by loads of other kits from the same era that haven't disappeared. Or have they? Dun 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 dun! Let's have a look on Warhammer.com. Astra Militarum, the backbone of the Imperium. The Centaur RSV's there, of course it is. Hippogriff, aka the Frog. Did anyone else notice this? How frog-like its little face is? Ribbit. Look at that face. That is an absolute frog. An amphibian. It does look like it would be well equipped to go into the water, actually. The hippogriff, I will say. Oh, oh God, everyone's saying things now. Whoa. Everyone, hold your horses. Be stable. It was just getting reboxed, but the internet lost their minds. But why is it gone from the store completely? Why is this? We've not talked about Nazdreg yet. We're going to soon. With Doom 3 out the same day, I'll leave Doomsday. Doom 3 and Avengers out on the same day. Why would you do that with your films? That's rough. It's up for pre-order this. Up for pre-order this week. Pre-order? It's back on pre-order. Pre-order? Why'd you pre-order a Baneblade? Was that on here? Have I missed that? You know what? I hate the Exodites. There's something about them I really, really don't like. That it looks nothing like a 40k model. This whole thing's a big, stupid mess. Very upset about it. New terrain. This is a cool kit. Spectre Squad. They could go in a Baneblade, probably. They could fit in there. Standalone kill team boxes. Mark IV Heresy. Oh, that very nice combi weapons and shotguns upgrade set. And then a book. And another book. And a book in German. And French. There's nothing here about a Baneblade. You're all lying to me. Price of Saturday's pre-orders includes a Baneblade. Okay. Look, I trust you. I trust you. Retailer pre-order, actual pre-order. Oh. Everyone's like, it's gone for good. Or, no, it's out next week. I see. So it's alive and well, is it? Screwy. Thank you for following, Screwy. Screwy with a 3. Right, should we watch the video? Let's watch the video for Big Boy. He's so good. And he's in a game. Sick. Total War Warhammer 40,000. Total War. Total War. Yeah, Nazdreg, a new name character for the orcs. Nazdreg Ug Urdgrub. Nazdreg Ug Urdgrub. He's sick. I'll tell you for why. He's in Mega Armor. Oh, listen. I'm really nervous that they've not redone the Mega Knobs based on Potato Cam from the FAQ the other week. I'm feeling the least confident I felt about it in all my days. But he's so cool. And you've also got like generic war boss in Mega Armor, who's also very cool. He looks huge, especially with his banner. Like how is he gonna... The Mega Knobs are gonna look so small if they haven't been updated compared to this guy. It would be really weird if they didn't. Really, really weird. And the other thing that's quite interesting with him is that he is labeled as like the leader of the Bad Moons, right? He's the biggest, baddest Bad Moon there is. Apparently he's like the second best war boss in the universe behind Ghazghkull Thraka. And he's a Bad Moon. But we're not in an era anymore where like the sub-factions are necessarily represented in the game. So we've had Kravik Morn for the Iron Warriors. We've got Nazdreg here. Like, what's the reward for painting your army for gaming in a specific color scheme? Like, do you lock him to a Bad Moon's color scheme? It's an interesting one. I thought they were going to go away from like very faction specific characters, but it seems like they're here to stay. And I don't mind. I don't mind. It's totally fine. But I think he's great. His gun arm is enormous, which is good because he's an orc. Moon Crusher, his claw, is incredibly big. And he's got a little teleport thing on his top. And his face is cool. He seems to have some kind of... How does he eat? Like, his bottom teeth are way too big. They're no longer functional. That's just sheer ferocity, I think. But yeah, overall, I think he's really cool. Really, really cool. I don't know if you class this as like custom Mega Armor. Probably. With the exhaust and the extra big shoulders. But certainly the legs and the body look about right. But yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. Generally, Just Jupiter, I very much appreciate your gift sub. Very much appreciate it. Thank you kindly. Oh yeah, I should mention as well. I've set a big sub goal for like 500 on Twitch. And if we get there, I'm going to do a mega stream. Not 12 hours because that nearly killed me, but like a big one. And I'm going to attempt to get 1,000 points of something painted in one stream. With some preparation, of course. It might have to be Custodes maybe, but Stallion Duck, you legend. Thank you for the sub. You big stallion. You big duck. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think he's great. I just really hope they're also going to end up redoing... Shut up, Brian. I know I love you and Piff, but please, I can't do 12 hours again. I'll die. No, I won't die. I should do. I'll do a big tasty stream. Lots of fun stuff. I'll 100% bring back the Wheel of Chaos. 100%. And have fun games and stuff. It'll be a good time. Be a good time. Dark Lord of the Cheese. One more step towards my not 12-hour stream. Also, let's look at this glow up right now. I really like that they're still going down the nostalgia route and taking some really key parts from these old models. But good lord, like what? Look how far we've come, guys, in terms of miniature design. We're no longer... We're very much now... We're not giving out hugs anymore. We're giving out death and crumps. Mika 40k, you absolute legend. Not only is Mika like heavily active in the Discord, which you 5 now can be as well. Now you're subbed on Twitch, you can join Discord too. But he's throwing out subs. What a legend. What a legend. Thank you, Mika. The phrase glow up gets thrown around a lot these days, but oh boy, this new Nazdreg is one glorious update, taking the classic 2nd edition miniature and updating every single element while retaining enough nostalgic flourishes to please a gnarly old runt herd. I wonder if the runt herd's going to stick around. Because those Gretchen haven't got a runt herd in the Armageddon box, but having said that, they've already redone the boys, so maybe there'll be new Gretchen too. Well, there will be new Gretchen because the Gretchen from Armageddon are on the boys sprue, so... You know, there will be new Gretchen, in theory. For example, check out the nods to the original knee pads, gut plate, and banner. Knee pads? Gut plate, which is a horrible term. Oi, kick him in the gut plate. Get off my gut plate, you oomies. My gut plate is creaking. And the banner with the big moon on it. Yeah, bad moons are cool. Bad moons are cool. All the orc factions are cool though, aren't they? Goths are cool. Bad moons are cool. Evil Sons, I think, were my favourite when I was younger. I really love the old... I don't know if it's John Blanche that did the... Was it him? The Evil Sons? Can't remember. But they're very cool too. Nice update for him. Right. His updated Daka is particularly noteworthy. On his right arm, Nazdreg's Mega Armor sports a Custom Blaster X. Weird name. The Custom Blaster X. Why wouldn't you call it... I don't know. Anyway, because it's like an X would be 4, wouldn't it? Or 10? Latest and current favourite addition to his personal arsenal of high Daka Super Killy cannons. Please tickle my gut plate. Get your hands off my gut plate, you fiend. Brian's views are his own and not reflective of his usual Brian and Piff collaboration. I love it when Brian and Piff are here. What a magical time. Magical time. Death Skulls give us some love. Yeah. Probably. John the Wanderer just said 10. Why have you said 10? Why have you said 10? Bad Moon still proudly flown, along with various glyphs, conquest, and cunning. What I don't like is like how glyphy they've become. I don't love the Bad Moon's glyph. That, like the old school sort of thing, far more up my street. But, you know, I'll take the rest of the model. Now, one thing I don't like... I've grown to like a tactical rock. I actually use tactical rocks almost every time I do a Daemonforge commission. Because you can just get so much more movement when you've got like a leg up. Why is both of his feet on? It looks like what's happened is that he's walked down a road that's being like relayed. So he's like, "Excuse me," and all of like the highway bosses are like, "Oi, you big gut plate, you're walking through our tarmac, it's going to stick to your boots, you fool." And he's like, "Oh, flippin' X, sorry about that. I got to get the crump in, I was in a rush." So it looks like he's just got concrete that's dried on his boots. Which is quite funny. You don't notice it so much from the front, necessarily. But why didn't they just put him on one big rock? Right, rather than two. That's very funny. I didn't notice that until just then. That's hilarious. Yeah, one big tactical rock would have been fine. I was feeling self-conscious because I want to be the biggest boss, so I made these concrete boots to give me some extra height. But don't tell anyone, I'm sure they won't actually notice. Also, very unusual to see, like, fur on an orc, isn't it? Some kind of pelt. I hope he's got some backstory for that thing what he done slain. That monster what he done hunted down and strapped to his shoulder like a big boss that he is. Shall I read it as an orc? Even though Nazdreg hasn't had a model release this century, oh yeah, he's still been an ever-present force within the lore of Warhammer 40,000. We know, for example, that he's periodically aligned himself with Gazkul Fracker, first on Persona 4, and later at Armageddon. He's also variously tangled. What? He's also variously tangled. Variously? Is that the right word? Vigorously? We'll say vigorously. He's also vigorously tangled with an assortment of Imperial forces and even enjoyed a shootout with the Fastlight Enclaves. He's cool. In games of Warhammer 40,000, Nazdreg is a powerhouse in both shooting and combat. Let's bring some useful tools to the battle. Right. Let's enhance this datasheet for a minute. No, that's the wrong bit. Let's have a look, shall we? So he moves 5, toughness 7, 2 up, 5 up. Has an invulnerable save. That's interesting. Because Meganobs don't have an invulnerable save, do they? I mean, it'd be weird to be a character without an invulnerable save, but might be an indication for future Meganobs, perhaps. Unless they've been given a 5 invulnerable save, which I've missed. Don't know. Anyway, 8 wounds. Only OC 1. Because he's quite big, you know. They have 5 up already? Okay. Alright. I must have missed that. So that's fine. That's okay. Oh, he gets 4 up range with a custom force field. Can he take one? Doesn't say. Oh! No, Custom Blaster X and Moon Chewer. Moon Chewer, that's it. Right, so his Custom Blaster X has 3 profiles. He's got a Gatler, which is hazardous, which is wonderful. 6 shots. Hits on 4s for an orc. Come on now. No wonder he's tangled with the Fastlight Enclaves. Hits on 4s. And ignores cover, which is... So he's always hitting on 4s. Strength 9, minus 2, damage 3. That's pretty gnarly. 6 shots. Hitting on 4, strength 9, minus 2, damage 3. Yeah. And it's just always hazardous. You've then got the shooter, which has got lethal hits, non-monster vehicle, and rapid fire 2. So up to 6 shots. Strength 5, minus 1, damage 1. Fine. And then you've got a Scorcher, which has blast. 3 attacks. Strength 5, minus 1, damage 1. Now, you wouldn't normally... You'd use the Gatler all the time. But, as it turns out, you can use all 3 profiles simultaneously. This model's Custom Blaster X weapon has 3 separate ranged weapon profiles, each of which can be selected to make attacks with. So we can do all 3 at the same time. And he can do it in combat with cleave, which is crazy. Now, you can't use all 3 profiles, but you can at least shoot in combat, which is fun. And then you've got Moon Chewer, which got 5 attacks, strength 12, minus 2, damage 3, twin linked, and cleave. And that's before the rest of his squad's here, obviously. So he's a mean son of a gun. He's not friendly. He's not friendly. He's not a friendly man. So he'll shoot you in the face and then chew your moon off. And that's before he's got you with his gut plate. Oh, it's crazy. It's a crazy thing. And then once per battle round, you can select one Orcs unit within 6. They're no longer battle shocked, and then you can rile them up. You can rile up any Orc, 6 inches, but you can rile up any Orc unit to the start of your next turn, which is pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. The Scorch doesn't ignore cover, but he ignores cover inherently. All of his guns ignore cover. So all of the rounds are on fire. He's got... So Nazdreg No-Wats gives him deep strike, and his ranged attacks have got ignores cover. And then with his supreme cunning in your opponent's movement phase, if he's unengaged, he can move up to d6, or if he's rolled up, he can move 5. Up to 5. So he's hard to pin down to a degree. He will muller you in combat. He's relatively survivable. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Yeah, that much Daka hitting on 4s. He's not your ordinary run-of-the-mill boss. Does Gazcall hit on 5s? Is he better at shooting than Gaz? He's got better Daka than Gaz, to a degree. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Yeah, his main melee weapon, the Claw Moon Chewer, boasts a formidable stat line with cleave and damage 3, making it great for chopping through elite squads, civilian infantry, Chaos Chosen, Custodes beware. Basically, he's great. Basically, he's great, according to Warhammer Community. There he is in Total War, Warhammer 40,000, Total War. Yeah. He's a crazy guy. And he'll be in Codex Orcs. Oh, he'll be released alongside Codex Orcs in a few weeks' time. A few weeks would mean that's less than a month. So you'd assume that would be a weird way to describe time passing otherwise. He looks less cool in Dawn of War, I will say. His gun looks way too big. Yeah, he's fun. He's very orky. I mean, he's good at crumping. He loves the Daka. He's got a massive set of Nashes. Yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? Tell me. Tell me what you think. Oh, you have. You have. Moodon hates tactical rocks. Takes away the option for me to do urban bases. Oh, that's true. I mean, you can. I mean, it depends how you paint them. You could argue it's just a big piece of like debris or something that's fallen off a building or something. You can blend it in. You can blend it in. He's got to make sure he's the biggest around. Yeah, he really does. The Orcish Mafia tried to give him concrete shoes and drown him, but it didn't work. Yeah, he killed the Orcish Mafia. That'd be a cool sub-faction for the Orcs. Some kind of Orky Mafia. That'd be fun. The Wise Guys. It's the Wise Guys. Yeah, it looks like a snowy owlbear pelt. No, we don't need any more fantastical monsters in Warhammer, thank you. 5 up. What? 5 up Invan. Yeah. 5 up for no pain in the war. Yeah, that's it. I'll be interested to see what they do with Meganobs in their codex. Both see if they have new models. I don't think they're going to get them, are they? I don't think they get new models. Because if it's out in a few weeks, they've sort of shown off the war bikers. They've not shown off the knobs. We know knobs are coming. I don't think they're going to do Meganobs, guys. It's going to be really sad. They got 2 Meganob characters and old Meganobs. Did the Big Mech move to be a support? Perhaps. Maybe. That'd be interesting. God, that would be a bit much, actually. A Big Mech and like a Mega Armor Warboss or Nazdreg with Mega Knobs. That'd be a tough unit. Very tough. Be interesting. They're not profiles. Fire. All the things. Yeah. It's a lot of Orc. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. CG, thanks for following. Appreciate you. Oh, hydration break, everyone. Hydration break. It shouldn't be. It can basically be boiled down to being a flamer, Gatling gun, and shooter at the same time. This is what they used to do. Well, no, it's not what they used to do. They used to, with the obliterators back in 7th edition, their flesh metal guns used to be, you'd like choose a gun profile, and then it would change when you get to the next turn or your next turn. So you'd have like a plasma cannon or a multi-melter or las cannon or whatever. But this guy doesn't care. He just has everything all at the same time, strapped together in an ingenious bit of engineering. Orky know what's, you know. All I want is new custodies to be one pre-order. Screw this green dude. How rude. Dark Lord of Cheese. I know you're the Lord of Cheese, but come on. This is a cool Orc character. Let them have their spotlight. They're not going to get anything for the rest of 11th edition because they're right at the beginning. Poor old fellas. Oh, and a stretch. Thank you, Moodon. Oh, a stretch. Posture check. Come on, everyone. Align yourself. Stop shrimping. Stop shrimping and start simping. Fleegrit. Fleegrit. I started following. That's a nice name. Little Fleegrit. Jumping onto my shoulder and whispering facts to me. Imagine a Dread Mob list with Nazdreg, yeah. I think next week on the stream, I might make a list or two. I think I might use New Recruit and make myself a Chaos list. Because I'm hoping to be playing a game of 11th at VT, Vanguard Tactics, at their place in a few weeks. So I need to make a list, get it scrutinized. So I really haven't done very much 11th edition game stuff since I left TT. So I sort of was doing it before it was out. So I've kind of forgotten a lot of it. But yeah, I'm going to make a couple of Chaos lists. I want to do the Warp Strike champions and the Havoc one together because they're 1 and 2 DPs, whatever it is. I think that'd be fun. Wrath and Ruin started following. The two of them. Thank you for following. Yeah, Moodon has told everyone that's hobbying to do the checks. Do the checks. I've never used Tabletop Simulator. I'll give it a try. I will give it a try. It might be good for me to practice because I'm not going to get as many games anymore for now. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Why not? I was never that interested in it because I always liked playing actual games of 40k, but I was lucky enough to be able to do it all the time before. So yeah, I could give it a try. Why not? Why the bloody hell not? The orcs seem very intimidating to paint with all their little bits. Little bits? How rude. These orcs are perfectly well proportioned. I'm going to paint some orcs soon, actually. I'm going to paint some orcs soon. In the next 10 minutes, probably. I've got a war track to paint that I started last stream? Or the one before, maybe? So you can look at their little bits and decide for yourself. Is Nazdreg support? No, he's an epic hero. So he'll be very much be, you know, be in charge, managerial support. You know. Love new Nazdreg model. It's been at least a week since they said new Ultramarine model is out. So you think Calgar and Nazdreg armor isn't far away? I keep forgetting to like do that meme. Really should at some point. Really should. Yeah, I'm very curious about Space Marines. Very curious. Although I very much would like to make that new Sword and Axe man a Chaos Lord and just really strip him down to his little parts. TTS is a bit janky, but it works great. Only where I've been able to play. All my friends live far away from me. RIP. Oh, RIP to your friends or you. Whichever one you're referring to. Gordy the Moose. Gordy the Moose is a Cool Guy Club member. So if you want to be a Cool Guy Club member like Gordy the Moose, you can join. You can be a Cool Guy Club. Cool Guy. Cool Guy Club, Cool Guy. Or if you're on Twitch, you can sub. You can do all those things. And the more subs and Cool Guy Club stuff, the better the stream becomes, and the more I can do it. Do it more regularly. Do more things. Start playing video games. Do Total War Warhammer 40k and the other one. The other one. The hell's the other one? Someone will mention it in a minute. Katie's playing One Eye. Katie is painting old One Eye. Painting old One Eye. I really should make you an old One Eye, shouldn't I? Really should make you one. But there's going to be a new one. This edition isn't there. There's going to be new Carnifex and new old One Eye. Dawn of War. Thank you. Dawn of War, Warhammer, Hammer War. Total Warhammer 40,000, 40,000. Dawn of War 40k. Any AOS in the future? Nah. Not from me, I don't think. I'm very curious about the rumors of them like pseudo end timesing old world. Very interested about that. I do have a cog fort, which I kind of wanted to make and paint for fun. But no. Not at the moment. I would be curious to dip my toe in if they do some big changes, but not sure. The thought of you're a cog fort. Shut up. The thought of starting another new army is frankly terrifying. However, speaking of new army, I think I've got an airbrush on the way. I think. So I'm very tempted actually to start getting back to my Adeptus Custodes and just making a really simple scheme and just having like a very easy to make gaming army, like an imperial one. I've got my Death Watch, but it's so heavily infantry. I don't think it'd be very fun to play with, and I don't want to paint any black right now. So, yeah, I've got one over here actually. Computer, change to desk cam. So that's my custodian guard man. I'm not going to do the green. I think I'm going to replace the green with brown. So it's going to be quite a grimdark kind of vibe. The green's just a bit too vibrant and there's not enough of it. So I think if I wasn't doing the armor gold, the green might work, but no. Yeah. So I think brown cape. I like what I did with the hood, although I've not. Don't look at his face. Don't look at his face. That's the Deathwing Knight head. So they took a fair bit of finagling, but I kind of like how creepy they look. Yeah, I think the brown cloaks will just make the whole process much faster because I can just airbrush and I can't airbrush and contrast. I don't know. I'll do something. I'll figure something out. I don't know. But I do like the Custodes. And if I get the guard done and some of the bikes and a tank and a dreadnought, like by the time the Terminators come out, I'll nearly have an army. You know? Use a red leading more into brown. Yeah, you know, yeah, something along those lines. Yeah. I will happily take tips on the right kind of brown. Yeah, curious. But I am going to paint these in a minute though. My little friends here. Someone was asking me something. Someone was asking me a question. A real British sounding insult. Yeah, British insults are the best. I like to keep this a bit more family friendly. If I do mega streams, so when I get to 500 subs, when, not if, when, being optimistic, when I get to 500 subs, I'll do a section of it and I'll just swear like a sailor for the whole time. That'll be a fun segment. The redacted hour, where you can't have your kids come on and I'll just swear loads. Be very British about it. We're very good at swearing. That space looks impressive. What space? What was I talking about? Can't remember. Oh, who opened up a hobby space near me? Hobby House. Oh, Hobby House. Yes, I went to Hobby House a few weeks ago. It's incredible. It's incredible. Thank you, Seven Worlds, for subbing. Appreciate you. Did I respond to your message? I think I did. Yeah. Hobby House is great. They've got a really, really nice bar. They do hot food behind the bar. They have a massive retail space, really nice tables, air conditioned. It's in Southampton. And I think they said they could get like 60 players in if they do doubles, I think. Thank you for the email. They will do doubles with about 60 players, I think. But it's a wicked space. Really, really nice. Really nice. Yeah, I'd highly recommend going down to take a look. I might try and do an event there at some point, actually. I'd love to do some events. It'd be really fun. Anyway, what? Shiny blue math rock. Oh no, yeah, this is a massive D20. I got this sent from Mystery Dice Goblin. It's got, you can't, it's too reflecty. It's got a, oh, you can see it. You can see the eye inside of it. Ooh, creepy eye demon. KDT Paint, you massive flipping legend. See, if this was the redacted hour, I could call you all sorts of names. An 8. An 8. Someone can come up with a game for the D20. I will happily do it. I need to stop saying as well. I'm very ummy on live streams. Very ummy indeed. Need to get some kind of shock therapy upon my nipples. Put that in the redacted hour as well. It's Math Rock. Sure is. Yeah, I don't think this is out yet, but I would highly recommend getting a Mystery Dice Goblin metal mystery pack pieces. They're really nice dice. Nice dice. Thank you, Dan O'Gorman, for the golden coin. The 12 to 10 jewels and the golden coin. Appreciate you. You're all being very nice tonight. Everyone keeps spending money. It makes me happy. We were talking about, I get lost. I get lost in the chat sometimes. I get lost. I ummed again. I must stop umming. Thank you, KDT Paints. I think I already said that. Yeah, Beard After Hours, redacted hour. Yeah, got to do it. I think that'd be fun. I might do it anyway at some point. Redacted hour. Get your wig off. Excuse me. Keep my wig on, thank you. Call me all the things. 8 is the blessed number, you're right. It's a good omen. It's a good omen. I love that. They're just down from St. Denis Station. I don't know Southampton very well, but they are easy to get to. They have parking as well. On your gut plate. I'm going to paint something now, you bunch of fools. What was that? What was that noise? I don't know. Oh, Katie subbed. Oh, thanks, Katie. Thanks, Katie. So nice. So nice. How nice. How bloody nice. Right. What do I want to do? I don't want to do his skin right now. I'll save his skin for later. I'll save his skin for later, said the serial killer. Shing! Ah, yes. Crypt Breaker, my blade of choice, by Grey Forge. Grey Forge brushes. My blade of choice. It's not actually my blade of choice. I'm going to go for my number 4. No, I'm not. I'm going to go for number 2. Hang on, what am I doing? Wheels and tracks. Yes, we'll do. Oh no, it's only. We'll do the number 4 for now. Shut up, Big. Get on with it. Sorry, guys. Right, we're going to do a bit of Black Templar. We're going to water it down because it is very, 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 very thick. Very thick. My sounds aren't working. Thank you, Dan O'Gorman, for gifting a Cool Guy Club membership. Hey! Appreciate you. Oh, you give yourself one? What? I don't care. I don't care. 7 Wells, appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. As always, as I dip my questing brush into my water. That I probably should. Oh no, I did change my water actually. Very organised over here. Very organised indeed. And now we're going to paint his little front tyre with a spot of Black Templar. Yes. Give it the look and feel of rubber. High quality, dense rubber. Michelin rubber. Paint it black. And you're onto a winner. Get your contrast paint now. Oh, hang on. Someone says something. Bye, Dark Lord of the Cheese. Enjoy your din-dins. Someone said something. Flesh by name, thank you for following. Fleshy. Fleshy. What was it that I saw? I saw something. I thought I should respond to that message. Where was it? Who was it from? Was it Big as Nickus? Was it Big as Nickus? Poddington Thomas. What a wonderful name. Oh, that poll's still going on YouTube. And the poll. It's a close race. Dearly Shrifty. Everyone's been thinking about it too much, though. Thanks, Dan O'Gorman, for popping by. Bye bye, Lewis. Anthony's dog's name is Crumble. That's good. Mystic Stream, thank you for following. Right, I'm working on. I'm pretty. Where the hell was that message? Someone was. Was it Bigger Snickers? I mean, it's hard to forget Bigger Snickers is his name. Bigger Snickers. Nickers is his biggest. That's it. Love to hear you're heading to TT for a game. Planning on going to any more events later in the year. Going to Opendale in September. There's no plans for me to play a game there. Unless you're telling me through the medium of this chat. No, I've not been asked to come back. I don't know. I don't know. I don't bloody know. Mystic streams come from Katie's stream. Mystic stream from Katie's stream into my stream, streamy dreams. We're working together to take over Twitch and YouTube. And it seems like it's going very successfully. One member at a time. But thank you for popping by. Thank you for going into Katie's stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thanks. We're like Batman and Robin, but with less cool gadgets and more painting content. I'm working on a war track from the Mageddon box. His suspension's in the way where I want my brush to go. How inconvenient. There we are. Right. His wheel is done. I think that's the only bit of contrast Black Templar I need to do for the time being. Yeah, Katie is definitely Batman. I'm probably more like Alfred, just sort of, you know, sharing great words of wisdom. Love crossing streams. Crossing streams is my favorite. Crossing the streams, dreamy stream teams. Dreamy, streamy, oh, my neck hurts. Now I need to do a bit more black, but a different black from that black that I was just blacking. This time I need less black on my black. This time we need Basilicanum Grey. Yes, that's what we need. A little bit less black on my black. Shake your pots. Katie Beard Voltron win. I'm excited to play some games of 11th edition. I'm excited. I'm excited for 11th edition in general, actually. Very excited about it. Whoop whoop. Wild Zero. The wildest Zero that's been in this chat today has started following. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Ghost Breezy. Oh no, Ghost Beezy. Maybe you're breezy as well. A breezy manner. Breezy people are nice. Breezy people are just vibes. Vibing hard. We be vibing. Yeah, I've been using Basilicanum Grey on my like goth bits because Black Templar is so strong. You lose some of the slappy details and the choppy details. I'm excited to learn to airbrush. I'm tempted to do not like a tutorial, but to do like I'm learning how to airbrush. This is everything that I have learnt so far. Who wants to learn with me kind of video. Because I'm not particularly good at painting in general, and my methods are kind of borderline like psychopathic. There's just no method to it really that can be deciphered by humans. But I think if I'm starting from scratch, maybe that would be fun. Maybe people can join in and we can learn together. We can learn together. Should also learn how to keep these models in focus because it's very hard to see for you guys, isn't it? Isn't it? Hey? Hey? You guys out there? You crazy guys? If you're in the Cool Guy Club on YouTube, or if you're a Twitch sub, there are some new emotes that I made, which are very hard to see because they're very small. But they're quite fun, so enjoy them. Have a lovely time with those emotes. Right, goth bits. What colour, what chapter should the beaky helmet be? Tell me. Maybe a good idea would be get it in focus. There we go. I'll take some. Maybe I should do a poll. Oh, I don't want to do 2 polls. I don't want to do 2 polls. I tell you what, whoever does the most gift subs or super chats by the end of the stream, they can choose which beaky helmet is here. Winters 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thank you for following. Should I do his boots black? Yeah. Black boots for him. Oh, Dusty. Meow. Dusty. Come on stream. Dusty. Last time I tried to get her attention and bring her on here, she did not like it. So I think she's wary. She's been a bit weird this summer. Spent loads of time outside. Just doesn't want to be my friend anymore. She hates me. I don't mind. To be in her presence is enough for me. His black boots are very nice. He's very proud of these black boots. Nice. His little rider, his driver, he's a black bit here. Not enough. More. More. I've not greened his neck. What a fool. I'll have to do that shortly. Right. So I've got his jacket. His trousers. Let's do his trousers. Let's paint their trousers. I'm going to do their trousers 2 different colours because they don't go to the same tailor. We can do Gorgrunt the Fur on one and Garagax Sewer on the other one. Shall I try and find Dusty? Hang on. Blood Ravens? Maybe. Maybe. If you do the subs, you can do whatever you want. She's gone. She's disappeared. I don't know where she is. She hates me. She might come back. I'll grab her when she comes back. Make her like me. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Oh, I need to do it on here as well. I need to do it on here as well. Big panel. Mustn't forget the big panel. Oh, and at the front. Oh, I missed out loads of stuff. What a clown. What a big clown. Do 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 do. I know it's very not high-end painting, but I do enjoy the slap chopping. Oh, I got tire on my finger. Oh, now there's gonna be a what an idiot. What a fool. Getting distracted by cats and stuff. As I was saying, for an army like orcs, contrast is a real boon. Oh, and I finished the all the gold trim on my defiler from last week. That pen's amazing. It's so good, so good. Catch the cat and give it the cottage treatment. Jeez. Oh, Crips is here. Hey, man. Oh, you misheard VT as TT. No, I went to VT last week to do summing. They have a games night on Fridays, so I'm going to go down and have a cash game with someone, a stranger danger. What pen did I use? Sorewa pen desu. Where's it gone? There it is. I used Biddly Bing 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 Hop Like Gold by the Army Painter Speed Paint Marker. It's obviously, please ignore how messy it is, but I did all of this trip. Oh, I've forgotten to do this one piece. Oh God. Oh, what a giant tool. All the other bits. So all of this trim I did in about 2 hours with that pen. It's great. Like, obviously it's very messy on the white, and I sprayed it white because I wanted to use this pen because that's how they suggested you do it. So I need to go over it with silver like I'm doing here, as you can see. But once you go over all of the messy gold bits with your silver or whatever color you're using, it looks brilliant. It was so fast because doing Chaos Trim sucks real hard. So yeah, having a very quick way of doing it was brilliant. I did break off most of his arms and legs in the process, but they'll go back together again. But yeah, it's awesome, really good. And I'm just going to go over all of the white panels with scale 75 black metal. And then I'll be able to do his skin, the skin bits, his dirty skin. And then I'll have a fully functioning Iron Warriors Defiler for the first time, which is incredibly exciting. But yeah, these pens are sick. They're really good. I got a few of them. Orc skin, which I haven't tried for the orcs. I'm not intending to. Red and yellow. So yeah, I'd definitely say give them a try. They're quite cheap, very easy to use, but yeah, super quick. Works like contrast. If contrast was coming out of a felt tip pen, is how I would describe it, and that is how I have described it. So there you go. Big recommend from me with pen. Right, bit of Garagak Sewer, which is a revolting name. On his trousers. Lovely job. I've done it again. Oh my god, why am I so stupid? Oh, it's... What? Well, why am I so stupid? I don't know. I'm having to answer my own stupid question. Hydration. Thank you. Everyone hydrate. Everybody hydrate. Hydrate. Right, you can have Garagak Sewer as well, because we're not going to be able to see the other guy's trousers that much because he's driving the war track. So you can have your fancy trousers on display. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. You just focus on your journey, Rocket Man. Lovely. So he's got a jacket. I'm not used to jackets on orcs. Right, first person. What card should I do is jacket? Whoever says the first colour, but don't pick a stupid colour. If it's a stupid colour, I'm going to have to figure out myself. Blue. There we go. Great. Thanks, Katie. Blue. Blue and green. What a lovely combination. Do it blue. No! I won't do it blue. I need to do his little vest Xandri does. Oh, I could do it. I could do it Xandri does. That might be quite nice. Oh, no, but I have to do his... Oh, God. Ultra Orcs. Why is it blue? Let's go. You know what? We could make it double fancy. If I do it black, then I'll do the inside red. So have like an inside, like a lining. So his collar will be red. Yes. Yes. I love that. Well done, everyone. A nice denim. No. I need to do some red anyway. So this is perfect. It's all, everything's coming up Millhouse, isn't it? Eh? Ow. Apart from that spike in my finger. That hasn't come up Millhouse at all. Red, red, rocket. This red is rocket. Rocket is red. I like the new boys. They're really cool. I think they're better than the boys that come in the Armageddon box, in my humble opinion. The problem with painting these guys on the vehicles is that I can't use my little paint handle. Actually, it's stupid. I totally could. I absolutely could. I'm choosing not to. It's making things difficult for myself. Whoop-em. Thomas 21 TG. Thank you for following. Thank you for following along this journey here. I don't know if I love the red. I don't know. Don't know. I know. I don't know. We'll see when it dries. There's a bit of red on his little glyph. Little glyph there on his fuel tank. I wonder what kind of fuel their vehicles takes. Did you need red somewhere? You've got a little cable. You could have a little red cable. Yes. A little pop of colour. A little pop of colour on your little red cable. I want to see the war bikes in high definition. I always loved using war bikes when I played the orcs at TT. Always lots of fun. Whoop-em. Dr. Smith, I presume. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. You big doctor. You big crazy doctor. Stuck in the woods with the dog. 'Tis warm. Also missed load of the stream. Damn signal. Do you know when the Orcs Codex is due to land? Barty baby, I've got some news for you. You crazy boy. According to Warcom, the Nazdreg model is going to be available to order in a few weeks' time. It will be released alongside Codex Orcs in a few weeks' time. So presumably less than 4 weeks. Presumably. But I hope you've escaped from the woods, lest you be stuck in the woods forever. Yes. Yes. 69 viewers on Twitch. Right. What am I doing next? Let's do... Actually, I could probably do with... Yeah, I'm going to do a bit more black bits, and then I'll probably put some silver on. He's not looking nearly gothy enough. Oh, let's give him his fancy jacket. The Orc Tailor's really hooked him up with a fancy red lining on this jacket. He's delighted. Absolutely delighted. Oops. Yeah, it looks alright actually. He's alright. Okay, so that's him. And we've got a few black bits to do on the bike. Ooh, let me places to hold him. Just had a smart idea, I think. much better. That's much better. Yes, that's going to make things much easier for me. And all of you. Lovely. Oh, I've already drunk up my drinks. Supposed to check. Nice thing was pigeons are cross about something though, but I've watered a shrew. Good news on the codex and boss looks dead hard. Watered a shrew? What does that even mean? How does one water a shrew? That's a euphemism. I've watered my shrew. Oh, have you? My goodness. Okay. Uh-huh. Do these bits as well. He's got lots of black bits on him. Be very gothy. But the top bit, I think I'll do silver. Yes. Yes. I think I think that's all the black bit's done. Yes, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Did the shrew at least say thanks? Thank you. Danhausen needs to stop cursing sports teams. Danhausen. Danhausen. Very greedily had a... What? Very greedily had a god at the dog's water. Oh, it was just a very thirsty... This is weird. Thirsty... a thirsty something. I don't know. This is all very strange. I think air myths. Air myths. Welcome. Thank you for following. Yeah, the shrew. Yeah, there's a lot of shrews that Dusty keeps grabbing at the moment. She's turned into an absolute weapon in terms of killing small animals. Do I have any homebrew lore for my orc? I don't actually, because everything is so new and very generic out of the Armageddon box. I quite like making lore for like custom characters and things like that. So if I can kit bash some orcs, then I'll probably come up with something along those lines. Yes. But for now, they're just orcs. They're just orcs. But I will at some point. If I can make the army big enough. If I can stop myself from just going all in on doing a Custodes army, then I will. I'm going to grab another drink, guys. I'll be back in 1 second. Please stand by. There There is still no sign of Dusty. I think she might have scarpered upstairs. Because she knew I was going to try and pick her up and shove her on camera. Is he mates with Jeremy? Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy! Look up Jimothy Raccoon. Okay, hang on. I'll share it with the class. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Everyone stop the stream. Computer, Jimothy. Oh. Meet Jimothy, the unusually round Seattle raccoon capturing hearts worldwide. Experts believe Jimothy has a spine-shortening congenital condition, but seems to be adapting well. Good. A raccoon named Jimothy is seen in an Instagram video. There's a video? He looks like a Jimothy. Oh God, here we go.
What am I looking at?
Oh my God, what the hell? That is horrendous. No, I don't want to go on Instagram. I don't want to watch again on Instagram. Oh, I hate going on Instagram. Everyone pay attention.
What am I looking at?
Yeah. Why is our legs so long? Surely that's not just... Is that just a short spider? Or has he also got really long legs and arms and stuff? Oh God. Oh man. DBZ Daddy. DBZ Daddy. Dragon Ball Z Daddy. One more time.
What am I looking at?
Oh my God. My God. That's ridiculous. Just a few days after Norway soccer star Erling Haaland made headlines for bringing a taxidermy raccoon back home for the World Cup, a Seattle raccoon with an unusually short body has become an internet sensation after a video of it scampering across a field went viral. Absolutely ridiculous. A raccoon named Jimothy. Wow. Is inspiring murals, art, and even tattoos has become, for some, a symbol of resilience. Imagine that. Is that what the world's come to? We've got to be so resilient and stoic in our day-to-day survival on planet Earth that we are now hailing Jimothy, our beacon of hope in these dark times. I think he's just sort of a round and silly little guy, and people just sort of need something silly in their fun in their life right now. When was this? When was this? July 20th. Today? Okay. This is new. This is a new sensation. Jimothy brings me hope as well. A squig in your army has to be painted like Jimothy. I mean, Jimothy looks a little bit like that new Orc boy, doesn't it? Warhammer Community. He looks a little bit like the squig from the other day. Jimothy and Jeremy. Where is he? There he is. They could be friends. And what's that noise? I can hear Katie squealing from a long distance. Jeremy and Jimothy. Jeremy and Jimothy teaming up to take on the world. It's to the heroes that we didn't know we needed. We've got Jimothy and Jeremy. We've got Bryant and Piff. We've got team ups happening all over the place. It really is a wonderful time to be alive. Lone Monkey's here for the ride. Thank you for following, Lone Monkey. There was a Dusty Monkey here earlier as well. So that's good. One more time. One more time. Lest we forget.
What am I looking at?
Is Jimothy okay? Right, let's just check in on Jimothy real quick. Experts believe it's continued. Yes, we know. It does look quite unusual, but it's a condition that happens in other mammals as well. Veterinarian Carrie Schneider tells Seattle's KIRO7 News. Marcy Logsdon, an associate professor at Washington State University's veterinary teaching hospital, told the Seattle Times that Jimothy's prognosis seems positive despite its short neck. The fact he's made it to this age tells me he's managing and he's adapting. I was surprised and honestly a little bit inspired that he's that resilient. Jimothy tattoo there for everyone. Oh, but another expert, Brian Collis of the Cornell College of Veterinary Medicine, told the New York Times Jimothy might have shortened life expectancy. Its malformation could make it harder to climb trees, forage for food, and escape from predators. Listen here, Brian Collins. Let's have another action replay. He won't be able to escape from predators. Look at the speed.
What am
Predator.
I looking at?
Run! It's fine. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Benka subscribed. Thank you, Benka, for subscribing. Obviously here for the news updates that we all need to know about right here on whatever this is. This live stream. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate you. Appreciate you tremendously. Love it. Computer, desk. That was fun. That was a fun little moment for everyone. Godspeed to what was his name? Jeremy Jenkins. What the hell was his name? Jimothy. Jimothy. Kind of a cruel name somehow. Ah, dear. Jimothy. Oh, Jimothy. Where's my Xandri dust, Jimothy? Jimothy, fetch me my dust. Where the hell's my Xandri dust? Got everything but. Is that it? No, that's Steel Legion Drab. No. Ah! It's already on my desk. It's already on my desk, guys. It's already here. Is Castle Beard with our Jimothy update? Or Jimothy with Castle Beard? Yeah. Yeah. Hard to know, isn't it? Hard to know. I guess we'll never know. Really. I guess we'll never know. It's time to paint this vest. See my vest, see my vest. Put the Xandri on his vest. I like Xandri dust. It's a good vest colour. As vests go, This vest is the best. Jimothy. Jimothy wasn't on my bingo card for this evening. The joy that Jimothy brought was unexpected and most welcome. God bless Jimothy. May he, why am I doing that? May he protect our hearts and minds in these trying times. He really is the best of us. This red collar isn't working for me, guys. I'm going to paint over that in black. Looks stupid. Looks dumb. It's a fun idea. It doesn't work. It's like a weird wannabe vampire or something. Nonsense. Absolute bloody nonsense. Yeah, Katie's always bringing the smiles, isn't she? Always bringing the smiles. Smiley, smiley, smilison. Man, I got so many gift subs before on my mega stream, and they've all gone away. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to change. Doobie doobie dee boo. That's fine. I might do his little flag thing in this colour as well. I think it's quite a nice flag colour. Yes. No, I'll do it black. I'll do it black. Black flags only. Let's do a bit of silver. A little bit of silver. Well, a lot of silver actually. Black metal for the metal bits. Metal for metal bits. You go over there. Metallic palette. Metallics palette. My palette. Yeah, this black metal is my favourite. I've done a lot of silver in my time with my own warriors. It's a joy. It's a bloody joy to use this paint, but I am running out quite rapidly. Not quite dry enough. We'll do this bit. Paint the innards. This is a cool vehicle. All vehicles are fun. So many gizmos and what's-its. And ding-dongs. And doodads. And yo-yos. Flim-flams. And sheboygans. A whole lot. Everything you can imagine. It's going to need a lot of agrax, I think. He's got a palette. I'm glad I've got good, but I think the weird thing is the posture kind of works because I'm having to like sit awkwardly for this camera. So I guess I'm sort of doing it by mistake. Task completed by accident. Yes, lovely. Super dupes. Decayed metal I'll do on the exhaust pipes, I reckon. Yeah. I'll do a dry brush of a brighter silver on the top of this later. So do a little layer of black metal, and then we'll dry brush a lighter one later. 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 It's quite exciting. The Orc Codex is going to be out in a few weeks. First one of 11th edition. Very exciting. Kind of surprised Space Marines aren't first, but I seem to remember that last edition Tyranids came before Space Marines, but I might be making that up entirely. Katie will know if she's here. Because she loves Tyranids. Tyranids best. Is that Dark Star Black Metal? This is scale 75 Black Metal. That's my favorite. Amazing coverage. Really nice finish. Lasts for absolutely ages. It's great. Big recommend. Big recommend. Sick. Sick. I'm going to leave all the super like undercarriagey stuff as it is. With the brown and the stuff. Why am I doing that? I've still got loads of silver to do. Why? Why am I doing that? Now, a month into going solo, how am I finding it? Good question. It is very different. More different than I thought it was going to be. Much harder than I thought it was going to be. Hard is difficult to quantify. Like doing stuff like this is amazing. I really, really enjoy live streaming. I really enjoy talking to people that are interested in the hobby. It's nice to sort of make content that I want to. But it's nice to be able to make like whatever content I want. But yeah, it's not easy at all. Like I knew it wasn't going to be easy. And like it's sort of it's grown pretty well in the time I've been doing it. I think support's been good. But like working from home is hard, and when it's just me, there's no like colleagues to fall back on, and there's no one to sort of like bounce ideas off of quite as easily. And yeah, it's like the work element is, it is good, but I just haven't figured it all out yet. Mr. Flood, thanks for following, Lord of the Flood. So the hell was that? So I'll get there. I will get there. I'll figure it out. It's just taking a bit longer than I thought it might. Being around the super chat from Ollie Kite. Good luck with the solo career, Mr. Beard. What were the top 3 tips or techniques picked up from Fletcher over the years? I'll go back to that in a minute. Let me just finish what I was saying before. Actually, no, I'll tell you right now. The from Fletcher, not a lot, because he's so talented at painting. It's very difficult to replicate any of his techniques. What I did take away was a really nice gold recipe that I'm planning on doing for my custodies, which is a mixture of Peridot Alchemy and Decayed Metal for the gold, plus a verdigris of Emerald Green and Viridian Hue from Winsor & Newton Oil. And I haven't tried this yet, but yes, it's he gave me a really nice gold recipe, which I'm excited to try. He's also the one that put me on to Scale 75 Black Metal, and he also, what else did he tell me? I think that's about it. Because when I was at TT, I wasn't really much of a painter because everything was sort of painted for us to a degree. Like I do my warriors, but I already knew how to do those, so I didn't really pick up a lot from Fletcher, you know. And I wasn't really at the level where I could really take on much advice from him. But those bits were good. They were good. And thank you for your super chat. That's very kind. I appreciate you. Yes, the solo stuff's good. It is good. Being around the family is amazing. I just need to figure out how to balance that better. And if I can just get ahead a bit and get a few bits in the bank, we'll be golden. But it's only been, like you say, a few months. But we will get there. But yeah, the support's been amazing. I really appreciate everyone that's here right now. Yeah. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Metal. Good to keep the brush hydrated. This is true. This is true. Code educated. Yeah, we've got some stuff planned. It's gonna be good. It's good. We've got some cool plans. Might take a little while to execute them, but cool plans are cool, you know? Exciting. Very exciting. We also got 1,000 points. Yeah, 1,000 points of orcs is kind of hard to do. This is why I really want mega knobs. I want big stuff. I've always quite enjoyed elite armies, so orcs was an interesting choice, but it's just such a cool range. We'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. That's what we'll have to do. Right, I'm going to get these silver bits done. And I might depart this realm. Unless something very exciting happens. Like another introduction to some kind of weirdly deformed animal. Like Jimothy the raccoon. Our new friend and mascot. As a stranger on the internet, I think you're doing great. Thank you. No longer strangers, we're now comrades. OP Minis, thanks for following. I appreciate you for following on this journey we find ourselves on. This journey called life. We just need the aliens to come now, don't we? And then I don't think anything can get much weirder after the aliens arrive. I think that's probably going to be peak. I love conspiracy theories, and some would call me gullible, but I just like to be excited by things. But some of the recently declassified stuff from the Pentagon is so cool. So cool. But I'm not sure they're aliens. I like it to be. It'd be very cool to know that there's something out there. And there probably is. It would just be cool to know. You know. Are we team alien here or team sensible? I feel like we're probably team alien, right? surely. Wobble. Making double 3071 just became a Cool Guy Club member. Hell yeah for you. I appreciate your support. And now you get access to my silly little emotes, access to the Discord, etc, and stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a cool guy and joining the Cool Guy Club. Welcome to the club. First rule of Cool Guy Club is you have to believe in aliens. Might do a Daemonforge build next stream. Might do a whole Daemonforge build from beginning to end. So I've got a few which are like not like hyper complicated. Saint of Suburbia, thank you for subscribing. You're the best. Well, say you're the best. You're equal to all of the other people that also subscribe. But in this moment we find ourselves in right now, you are the best. Thank you. Thank you for your support. That's very kind. Trim enthusiast. Like chaos trim? The hell? If you are indeed a chaos trim enthusiast, you are braver than I. And do you use a pen? I've started using a pen for my trim. It's dreamy, absolutely dreamy. Oh, my spine! You are? Look, I did this with a pen the other day. A whole pen. It took 2 hours to do a whole defiler, plus its weapons. It was a wonderful time. Loved it. What's that? Oh, hype. What? Is it another hype train? I don't know. You got more than one in a thing? Oh, come on, guys. Let's get to something cool. Let's get to a cool level. Get to the cool station. Hydration, everyone. Hydration. Hydration. As a bad temper player, I don't really want to be Team Alien, but see, everyone loves the aliens. Aliens are cool. Aliens Coming to Earth would not be good. Well, you know, you never know. It might be the best thing ever. Might be the best thing ever. Best thing ever. I didn't work on my Star Trek addiction for all these years just to be alone. Reckon that they'll give us a wide berth at the moment, though. Yeah, maybe. They're like, no thanks. I'm pretty sure they're already here. If they're already here, if there are aliens capable of coming here, they're already here. I'm probably living under the ocean. Because there's lots of places to hide down there. We don't look down there. We've got no interest in what's under the ocean. Perfect place to hide. Do you think you'd ever do guest appearances on TT or other channels, Beard? I'm genuinely so happy you're doing your own thing. Thank you for the awesome content. Thank you, Ninja Lee. Definitely. I really want to get back to playing games again. And I will 100% be doing battle reports. If I'm invited back to TT at some point, absolutely. But there's some other places as well that seem to be keen for me to do battle reports with them. And yes, I am very eager to get back on the battle report train. Choo choo. Choo bit of boo. A hype train, if you will. My name is John Cage and you've been caged. There you go. We've been caged. We've been caged. I'm the most average best. I love the humans, our space orcs, short stories that float about. The idea that aliens know we exist, know where we are, and find us terrifying, leave us alone. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Not enough green on him. Oh, I know. The green skin's not done yet. Oh god, I hate that red collar. I'm going to sort that in a minute. Yeah, Varric does have a bat rep room. Yeah, I need to send him a message. We've been talking about doing something for ages, but we've never got around to it. But now he's got a space set up. Totally could. Iron Warriors versus Imperial Fist would be amazing. It'd be super fun. Yeah, that'd be cool. Beer versus Winter's bat rep. I'm not sure about that. I didn't really love what happened with the thing with DZTV. That seemed pretty lame. But interestingly, perhaps with Liam on his stream. I went to Hobby House recently, so I could always do a live game with Liam. That'd be very fun. I've never done a live game before. I'm so used to doing like pre-recorded battle reports. It would be nice to do a game as the game's intended to be played, I suppose. But yeah, I'd love to do battle reports. I'd like to do one with Katie as well. Get back to our massive Tyranid versus Iron Warriors apocalypse style games. Those are really fun. There's a place near us called Deck and Dagger, and they've got a really nice spot which you can hire out. So we might build up from that potentially. But yeah, love the bat reps. Must go back. Contrast paint works great. Real good for orc skin. Yeah, I'm using Vallejo Express orc skin, which is basically like a contrast. Yeah. And there's so many orcs in an orc army. Contrast is your friend. Your good friend. Contrast is king. Such silver, such black metal being pasted upon this guy. Gets me excited for the wall bikers. What if I do like a war boss on bike? There was that Forge World one. But I suppose the Deathkiller Wartrike is here. How big does Nazdreg look to you versus Gaz? Cheers. Cheers to you, Trevor. And your super chat, you legend. He's smaller, for sure. I think the more I look at him, the more I prefer him to Gaz as a sculpt. I think he's just awesome. I guess he's a similar sort of size to the wall boss in Mega Armor that we have already. Maybe a bit bigger. Yeah, I think Gaz is much bigger. Gaz is sort of his own thing. He's sort of got like custom armor rather than being in Mega Armor. But yeah, as a miniature, I think he's incredible. Yeah, I think I prefer him to Gaz, which is a crazy thing to say because Gaz is an amazing model. Will it be as fun to play as Gaz though? There's something about running Gazgul Thraka in a game of 40k. He is a delight. As is Makari. Oh, Makari. Brightening up our lives with his whimsical banner of fun. Right, this is coming together a bit. Let's do these handlebars. Yes. Lovely handlebars. Hello. Why you choose run every named character as Games Workshop intended? I don't know. I've got a war boss in Mega Armor and the new Big Mech in my paint queue. So they're not named. So I'll get them done at some point as well. So many cool orcs. So many cool orcs. Cool. Right, is that my silver done for now? Nearly. Nearly. Sick. Right. Yum. That's like, why bother bringing Gaz when these two are better? Yeah, but I mean, Gaz is cool. Gaz is cool. I mean, he's Chris is here. Chris Fraser, hello, mate. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. They've all got their place. I'm trying to figure out exactly what this orc army is going to be. Oh, my back. Hang on. Let's have a chat. Let's have a little chat. I'm just painting Armageddon stuff at the moment because it's fun. I don't know what the army is going to end up looking like. But I'm just going with the stuff that I like. I've got the big boss. I'm really excited to paint. He is sort of primed and ready to go with some contrast. I've got my big mech Daemonforge man done, which is cool. I've got like 4 boys, which is a poor show, but I changed the recipe for the skin after I'd done like 10 of them, so that sucks. But that's fine. I suppose with the new boys coming, maybe it's not a bad thing that I didn't get all of those done because I can focus on them instead. But I don't really know how to go back now because I've already done like a few layers of green on the skin of like 10 of them. I don't really know how to go back and change those, but I don't know. We will see. Give Gaz the Calgar treatment. That's a funny idea. Yeah, part of me really likes the idea of doing like a split of heavy infantry like Mega Nobs, Nazdreg, Gaz, Nobs, Mega Nobs, and then loads of bikes. That seems like a fun time to me. Or sort of go like Mega Nobs and a few Daemonforges and maybe some killer cans and stuff. I don't know. Oh, hello, Super Chat. Sergeant 97. Yes, sir. Hello. Have you got any tips on painting a BA Rhino to Night Lords from grey plastic, wanting to get a scavenge style? BA Rhino. Blood Angels Rhino to Night Lords from grey. What? What do you mean? Blood Angel Rhinos to Night Lords from grey plastic. Want to get a scavenge style. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Is it already painted in black? Don't do another super chat. Is it already painted in Blood Angels and you're wanting to turn it into Night Lords? Send through another comment. Nazdreg's pose is very bland. I don't think it is. I think he's very planted. I don't think it's bland. I think him being on 2 tactical rocks is weird. But he's like a brute. He's like a big block of muscle. So I think he kind of works like that. The Mega Nobs are in that same sort of style. Like they are just thick boys, and they have to be kind of planted. Hello, America. Because also the War Boss in Mega Armor, he's also kind of planted, I think. Hang on. Warhammer. Oh. Let me find War Boss. War Boss. So we could do a little side by side. Because I don't think they're a million miles from each other. Yeah, I'm a fan of the new Nazdreg as well. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, they're not miles off each other. Let's bigify him a bit. Whoa! Steady on, sir. Steady on. Okay, be massive. Whatever. They're in mega armor. Like they're just thick boys. They're thick boys doing their thing. Nazdreg's a bit more like he's waiting to like parry someone maybe. He's a bit more like weight forward, but they're not that far off each other, I don't think. I think Nazdreg's sick. I think he's a great model. The war boss in mega armor is very much like traditional mega armor. I can't unsee these like concrete boots. It's such a weird decision, having 2 tactical rocks on each foot but no more on the base. It looks weirder here. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they're like very much molded to those rocks, but hopefully you might be able to take off that left foot off its rock, and I think it would look a bit less jarring, perhaps. I think he's cool. He's got a very cool head, very cool, mean looking face. I'm glad he doesn't have a stupid grot on the top of him. I'm a bit Marmite with grots and Gretchen. I don't know. In seclusion, I don't mind like a unit of Gretchen. But when you've got one like riding on top of an orc, I don't know. It's a bit weird. A bit goofy. Yeah, I like them. I think they're cool. Oh, you want to paint over a Blood Angel scheme into something else? Well, again, I'm not like I'm not someone to take advice from painting wise. But you could probably you could, I suppose you could like quite heavily dry brush over with that dark blue for Night Lords and just sort of have like little hints, like, or you could like go backwards and paint it blue and then do some chipping. So you could do some like dry brushing in red, perhaps like Blood Angel's red, and then do some further chipping in silver, so it looks like you've gone through a few layers of paint. Perhaps that could look pretty cool. I love Night Lords, man. Night Lords are so cool. What else are we talking about? Let me go through these comments before I head off. Hey Beard, wish you luck in this new stage. You're definitely one of the reasons why I watch TT. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming over here. Boys different color skin is better. Yeah, I mean, I could mix up the skin a bit. That's not a bad idea, you know. Not a bad idea. Suggestion to make my inner circle companions have eviscerators or two-handed axes. You could just replace the blades of the swords with eviscerators. That'd be the easiest thing. Axes would be harder because they're very much holding them like swords. Axes tend to be a bit more like hands apart sort of thing, or like holding in one hand. I think they look really cool with eviscerators, personally. Go on to Egghead Miniatures. There's loads of cool eviscerators on there. Or get the Heresy Melee upgrade pack. There's loads in there. They're really good. Well, not eviscerators. There's only 2 eviscerators in there, I think. But you only need 6 Inner Circle Companion. Or 3. So that could work. Don't press the red button. Okay. Yeah, Marika, that's a really good point. It does look like the 5th element. What's that gun called in the 5th element? Fifth element gun. Zorg ZF1. Yeah, it does look like that. Yeah, the Zorg. He should have called it the Zorg, custom Zorger. That would have been cool. Finally got that Skyshield landing pad painted up a couple of weeks ago with hard going. Well done. Well done, you. Skyshield landing pad, man. That's a project, isn't it? Good grief. Pedro Cantor Kitbash going to look small when you go to toe-to-toe with Nazdreg. I'm about to do a Pedro Cantor Kitbash. I'm doing one for Daemonforge. I managed to get my hands on the original model, the resin one, the fine cast one. So I'm going to use the banner and the helmet because they're really nice gourmet bits. My tactical rock will become a tactical marine. Yeah, you could put a squished marine under his foot. That would look really cool. Yeah, the two rocks is weird. I can't unsee it now. You could fix it with some very light kit bashing and conversion. Sorry, you can totally fix that. I'd like Gretchen to get a full army or at least enough units to make a small one. There used to be grot tanks. I mean, I don't think they have rules in the codex anymore, but that would be fun. That'd be really fun. Yeah, in seclusion, they're cool. They are cool. Yeah, orcs can kind of do... Oh, they screw it into their skin? Jeez. Exosuit. Oh, sorry. Thank you, evil cyborg. Thank you. And thank you for following. Appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah. Some light conversion, you could fix the two rock situation there. Yeah, put a dead marine under him. Be easy. Pedro will get a new model for 40th anniversary. I reckon Pedro will get a new model. I'm predicting Pedro Cantor's going to get a new model and also Gabriel Seth. I think they'll get updates in 11th edition. Personally. I thought about streaming more weekly. Yeah, if I can get Twitch moving properly and enough people watch, I can get more subs and stuff. I'll do a couple times a week for sure. I like to start doing games. So maybe when we get round to Dawn of War and Total War Warhammer, I will do a couple then for sure. Yeah, Pedro, Gabriel, Seth, and we've already got Vulcan. We've already got Imperial Fist Man, unfortunately. I can't think of any others. Those two, I think. It'd be nice to see Seth come in a Blood Angels Codex. That'd be fun. After finishing that Eviscerator Butcher Lord kit bash, planning on kit bashing some Blood Angel Vanguard veterans of the Eviscerators and third-party bits to jazz up their armor a bit. Yeah, Vanguard veterans you can make far more interesting with a little bit of kit bashing. New Ezekiel. Yeah, New Ezekiel will make a lot of sense. He's probably one of the last... did I say Vulcan? Sorry, not Vulcan. The other one. Yeah, Vulcan Heston. He's got a new model. Not Vulcan. Wait, what's the Primarch called? Oh my god. Brain not work. Yeah, Vulcan. What's the Salamanders one that came out last year, whenever it was. Yeah, Ezekiel. Well, the thing with Ezekiel though is that I feel so strongly that they're going to do Ravenwing as the big Dark Angels update for this edition. Well, having said that, Asmodai did come out with the Deathwing Knights, so did the Inner Circle companions. Yeah, Ezekiel will be a really nice update. I can see that happening. Adrax Agatone, thank you. Mindless telepathy. Thank you for following. That's a cool name. That does some thinking. Your name does some thinking. Oh, Brother Corblow for Blood Angel would be sick. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, bringing him back would be fun. Jump Back Sanguinary Priest would be cool as well. God, they need a lot of help, don't they? Need a lot of help. I heard a rumor that the Sanguinary Guard were never supposed to be Sanguinary Guard at all. They were going to be a different unit, which would explain some things, but it sounds kind of weird to me. Bring back Tycho. That would be interesting. I mean, he's dead though, isn't he? He's proper dead. Absolutely mullered. Imagine that. Imagine if they like redid Death Company properly and they brought back like Death Company Tycho. That would be super interesting. Perturabo. Don't know. I don't know. I mean, they've set it up. They've set it up. Zoz. Thank you for following. Oh my goodness, Ginger Steve. That's a very generous super chat. Thank you so much. Hope it's going well, mate. What did you think of? Hang on. Why don't I just put these on? Stop being a clown. What did you think of Hobby House when you visited? Did they make you a nice coffee? They won't let me touch the machine, but I really want to have a go and make my own. You're all good. Yeah, Hobby House is sick. I got 2 coffees, in fact. One of them was better than the other. For sure. Tobias made me a coffee. Another chap came in, I forget his name, but he's like their barista, and they do very good coffee. Very good coffee. They've invested heavily in their barista machine, and it shows. It's really good coffee. But they do like hot food as well, like behind the bar. Tons of stuff. It's an amazing place. Amazing venue. They've done really well. And they've got a big retail selection as well. Tables are really cool. Yeah, very cool place. Very cool indeed. And thank you again for the super chat. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Bring back Honsu. Honsu never came. He never came. I made a Honsu and then turned him into a Chosen because I was like, oh, it's Dan that makes the good coffee. Yeah, Dan's Dan does some great coffee. Yeah, Honsu. I thought they might do Honsu as part of a Black Library release, but if they do actually do an Iron Warrior sub faction, they sort of have to do Honsu, I think, because he's so prolifically in 40k novels wise. It'd be weird if they didn't. I don't know. I'd love to see it. Of course, I'd love to see it because they're my main army. But you can't have Perturabo without everything else. You can't have a Primarch without like at least an Emperor's Children's worth of specific units, because otherwise he's just Vashtor. Basically, he basically does what Vashtor does. He gets added into whatever random army, but like in his character, it wouldn't make any sense. So, don't know. We'll see. I'd love to see it. Wonder if we're going to get a fun special character for leading a renewed Legion of the Damned. I've heard rumours about this. I can't see Legion of the Damned. I can't see it. Maybe in a kill team? I mean, Christ, I've done the Exodites. Why not, I suppose. Dacius, thank you for following. They've done they've done Exodite, so why not Legion of the Damned at this point, I suppose. It just almost feels like a shame. Big GD, thanks for following. Thank you. It would almost be a shame if they did them because they're so weird and mysterious and unknowable. I don't know. It would kind of be odd, in my opinion, but we'll see. Honsu would be great. Great to have a real Honsu. Black Library, Iron Warriors, or whatever. He'd be so cool. He's so unique as well. Again, special character leading Legion of the Damned would also be weird. I don't know. Hi from France. Hello to you. Bonjour. Good evening, Dacius. Thank you for following. I bought that coffee machine with others, but when I asked to use it, Dan looked like he was going to break my arms. I mean, it's a beast of a machine. I don't blame him. When they're going to release Solomon for the Alpha Legion, I've heard that he's just sort of been lurking for ages. I don't know what's going on there. It's weird. He's just sort of been sat waiting to be released forever. Again, though, like, why do a character? Why do a character with no faction to go? There's no Alpha Legion stuff in 40k at all. There's not even like an upgrade sprue. I suppose they could do him with an upgrade sprue, but well, that's what they did for Iron Warriors, I suppose. That was just Kravik Morn and the upgrade sprue. Don't know. Not often you get to see Warhammer stuff on the front page. Well, that's nice. I think the very nice man that's helping me on Twitch at the moment has been putting me on the front page to help grow this stream and just the hobbying channel in general, I think. So I'm glad you found it. That's very cool. Valrak said there is kill team for Legion of the Damned. I mean, if he said it, it's probably true, isn't it? He does seem to know everything. I don't know if he predicted Exodites. Yeah, I wouldn't. It feels like if they do Legion of the Damned, kill team then becomes a bit ridiculous because it's kind of finding at that point all the weirdest corners of 40k and just putting everything into kill team. Imagine Exodites versus Legion of the Damned. I don't know. It would be odd. Orca Space Marine and Space Marine upgrade sprues are Alpha Legion upgrade sprues. Well, I mean, maybe. You might not be wrong. Grey Knights, yes. Grey Knights would be... Well, Grey Knights are happening. A full range refresh. I think it'll be next summer. That's my prediction. The whole lot will be replaced. The whole lot. Right, my friends, that's probably the end of today's stream. Thank you for being here. Where is my car keys? Thank you for following. Just as I'm sodding off. Thank you for being here this evening. It's been very fun. I'm planning to do a longer stream next week because I got made a Twitch partner today, which was surprising. So I'm going to do a longer stream next week to celebrate that and attempt to get all my subs back, because after I did my 12-hour stream, I've lost like 290 subs. So I'm gonna get them all back next week, maybe. We'll see. Thank you, Moodon. That's very kind. 40k does need its crazy bits too. It's getting seriouser and seriouser. Sort of. I don't know. I'm very interested in what happens with 11th edition. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff for every faction in 11th edition. I think it's going to be very exciting for anyone that collects any faction. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff coming. So yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure as always. I'll be here again next Monday at 7 o'clock until late. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Join Discord if you've become a Cool Guy Club member or Twitch sub today. And I'll see you next week. Bye.